Hey malam, kirki cire wannan belu-belu, kirki cire shi. If you have taken time to find out how firefighters work, you will notice that they go after the fire and not the smoke. Because the fire is what consumes, the fire is what spreads, the fire is what destroys. And if they don't do that and put the fire out on time, the whole house may be burned down to ashes. If we bring this down to medical practice and health, healthcare workers go after fire and ignore the smoke because the fire is what consumes. The fire is the focus of the disease or focus of the health challenge. The smoke may be any symptoms from ear pain, whereas the fire may actually be in the middle ear or in the throat. The smoke may be painful uvula, which some malam ignorantly will go ahead to remove. Meanwhile, the fire may be in the tonsils or in the sinuses. The smoke may be a child vomiting. Meanwhile, the fire may actually be in the brain from raised intracranial pressure or in the stomach or the gastrointestinal tract or even in the bloodstream. So if a quack goes on to give anti-vomiting medication for vomiting, they are only making an attempt to put out a smoke, which will never solve the problem. The main fire causing that vomiting may be from raised intracranial pressure in the brain or from gastrointestinal disease. The vomiting is merely a smoke. The main fire needs to be tracked down and put out. The advice is to go after the fire and put out the fire and ignore the smoke. But what quacks do is that they go after the flames, go after the smoke, and then waste a lot of patients' time and money chasing smoke. Meanwhile, the fire keeps burning and destroying organs and tissues. What a qualified health personnel would do is to go down and find out where is the source of this fire, where is the source of this disease, where is the source of this swelling. Is this a tumor or merely an infection or inflammation? So, putting out fire will resolve the problem. Meanwhile, chasing flames and fumes or smoke will not add to the care or management of that patient. So the advice is to quench the fire and leave the smoke. The smoke will die a natural death eventually. So, like a good firefighter, it's important to go after the fire, which is causing the main pathology or causing the disease. So, ignore the smoke, quench the fire.